Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it.
Hello everybody and
it is
welcome
equally
to today's
clear
match.
And very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's intervened well there. And it's Petit. Messi powering forward here. Oh, well played. And Messi! Too close for comfort. Schneider gathers from the goal kick. That's a nicely measured pass. He's shifting through the gears here. And they've got rid. No goals as yet. Rummenigge. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Rummenigge. And that is wildly off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And it's Scholes. And he's picked out the run. Rummenigge! Yes! And it's Willem Twee who take the lead.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Willem Twee have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rooney. Well, that looks a good ball through. And Messi! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit. Now the finish! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Messi. He's felt that, hasn't he? And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's delightful. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nicely intercepted. And it's Scholes. Well, there is a look that says it all.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Luis Suarez! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Willem Twee head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one.
Please be made
Both
aware
sides have
that
contributed
smoking
in
is
equal
only
measure,
permitted in
neither
designated
looking
areas
overly
within
under
these
pressure
grounds.
from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Willem Twey head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rummenigge. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Messi. Gets into some space. Tries to get it clear. Serginho.
The attendance for
They've got to
this
make
match
this
was
nice and quick.
71,649.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Petit. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 19. Scholes. Number 27.
Quality ball.
Serginho. Number 8.
Little pass back.
Xabi Alonso.
Oh, good read.
That's
Number
great
6.
positioning, so good for him.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Griezmann, very much
Coming
a
on the
man
field.
of this moment.
Number 18. Bebeto. Number
he did
11.
well to reach that.
Griezmann. Number 13. Dennis Irwin. Number 23. Beckham. Number 4. Demichelis.
Costa Curta. Serginho. Luis Suarez. And it's Albert Ferrer. He is through here. That's it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Griezmann.
Willem Twey merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Irwin. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. Messi. Irwin makes the interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a
2
draw
added
here,
minutes has
although
been
there's
indicated.
still a chance for one last fling.
And that's it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
everybody,
in the
and
lives
welcome
of
to today's
the footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. And it's Schneider.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rummenigge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Forlan. Schneider, well read, and the danger is averted. Mateus! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Petit, interesting ball. Oh, denied, brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Now it's Schneider. Now it's Forlan. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's a little off target. Rummenigge. Now it's Schneider. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. Rummenigge! can get it clear. Chance to finish. Albert Ferrer is there to clear. Forwards and with intent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rick Snyder. Played back in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in on... He's had a hit! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the first goal... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
Today, please
it's
take
a goodish
some time
game,
out
this,
to give your support to our better stadium fund.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. And here's Nakata. Oh, well played, well played. Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Willem Twey looking to pass their way through. Forlan. Petit. Played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And he's onside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely ball and a real chance. And Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That has been cut short.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Nakata! He scores! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution on the field, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So
Number
time for changes
17,
on both sides, actually.
Petit. Number
Well, this is what we've been
19,
waiting for.
Scholes.
Looking tidy in
Number
possession
8,
here.
Xabi
Good
Alonso.
pass back.
Coming on the field.
Bellingham.
Number 9.
Well seen. Saw that
Filippo
coming.
He read that really well
Number
and stopped
22.
it.
Willem
Ryan
Tway
Robson.
perhaps contemplating
Number
their next
7,
change here.
Bellingham. Number 23. Beckham. Substitution.
Messi.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Leicester did just about enough to come out on top. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's looking to set free a runner. Messi, great, there's the hit! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Willem Tway have their second corner now. Cleared away. And here's Bellingham. Heads it! In he goes again. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left,
There will
but
be
if we
3
have to
minutes
find the
added
winner
time.
now, there's no question.
He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Good read, Nick. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award.
Hello
and
attendees,
no
this
surprise
is a
there.
Lost Children's announcement.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Van Basten, and it's Maradona. He's cut it out. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. This must be so frustrating for their fans to see. It was almost possession for the sake of possession, meaningless in the end. Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Tries to dink it in. It's a goal kick. More and more pressure on the ball here. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. No, that was never going to make it. The pass has been well intercepted. It's Petit, Messi, Guardiola. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's the cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Xabi Alonso. That's really well manoeuvred. Now who's going to be first to this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he was quick to react. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good ball! Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Maradona. Van Basten. Great hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well,
didn't he?
72,306.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Cleared without complication. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, that's well seen too. Messi. It's Messi! And now they can clear their lines.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Belletti.
Oh, great feat, that.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 12.
The message is simple.
Van Basten.
Defend this with your
Number
lives.
20. Maradona. Number 11. Neymar. Coming on the
Played out to
field.
the right.
Number 24.
The assistant referee
Cristiano
rightly gives him
Ronaldo.
offside.
Number 17.
Well, both
Erling
sides
Haaland.
might have to settle
Number
for a draw
8.
here,
De
although
Bruyne.
there's still a chance
Substitution
for
in
one last
progress.
fling.
He's not got that quite right. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Conte. Beckham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, what a ball he's... And Messi! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, it wouldn't stay.
And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Hello, everybody.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As
Hello,
you can see, we
everybody,
are all
and welcome
set.
to today's
The game
match.
should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. The move, Rummenigge! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
De Bruyne, foot in. Ball's gone out of play. Messi chasing after it. Now it's De Bruyne.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Darwin. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. And Rossini. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cleared without complication. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Serginho, and he's there to clear it. Nicked it back promptly. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Played out wide, and he was quick to react. Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge, and it's
There
Messi.
will be 1 minute added time.
Adams cuts it out. Played with finesse. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Willem II are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way.
There's the hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Can he get away here?
The attendance for this match was
Not quite the
70,987.
end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Ambrosini, Cristiano Ronaldo. Defending of the desperate variety. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a nicely measured pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Scholes. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. Might be taken. Rummenigge! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Darwin
Both
Nunes.
sides then taking this chance
Number
to
15,
turn to their benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Willem Twey
Number
have
17,
broken through. It's
De
1-0.
Bruyne.
Look, you
Number
can't deny
8,
that it's a blow, but this
Rivaldo.
game is far from
Coming on the
unsalvageable.
field. Number 11.
Now then, the ball's come
Pizarro.
loose.
Number 24, Owen. Number
Good
20,
interception.
Thomas Rashitsky. Number 4, Hirotoshi Nakata. Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No, he didn't quite meet it right. With that dink over the top.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Pizarro. I think we're just about done here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And Bebeto! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there
added
himself.
minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Willem Twey could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I'd like to draw your...
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see,
Hello,
we are
everybody,
all
and
set.
welcome to
The game
today's
should be
match.
a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. To set free a runner. Rummenigge has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Magnificent! Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, we've seen the hunger to win.
Rummenigge! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Valverde. Rafael Leao. Great defending, strong and determined. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Irwin. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Fiddles it through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Couldn't squeeze it through. A searching ball that into space.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Stood up well to him there. Irwin. Interesting ball. Right Scholes. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Rummenigge with a beautifully timed run. And it's Messi.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Shifted upfield. Well, there's the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bale. Now it's Drogba. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Drogba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, there's plenty of really nice passing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Willem Twey really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow.
Terrific header! No, he's got that completely wrong. Irwin. Rummenigge. Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. He's tried one! Semedo clears it away. He's had it taken off him.
Well, it's a move with great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hernandez. Rafael Leao. Chance for
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Though that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Willem Twey have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to clear it.
Substitution in progress.
This is their second corner of the game. Danger averted for now. Ball's gone out of play. Nelson Semedo. That'll be a throw-in. It's Bebeto. He is through here. Bebeto. Oh, he's been flattened there.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Bale. And here's Bellingham.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Messi. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bale. And it's lofted through here. No, he's just misjudged that one. To Michelis. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good ball. Decent hit! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a shade optimistic. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of... Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Forlan. Stood up well to him there. Scholes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Floated through. He's cut it out. And now they can clear their lines. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No goals as yet. And it's Neymar. And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Willem Tway now looking to go forward now. That's been intercepted. Scholes is sporting a... and the finish! It's in!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Willem Tway have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Tar is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's cause for mild irritation. That's been drilled in. Cannavaro. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Willem Tway looking to go into the break. 1-0 up. He's found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And one more try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Neymar. Forlan. Oh, good score it had to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham with the big header! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Now listen, the writing was on.
There is the half-time whistle. Willem Tway head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive certainly, and a goal each. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bale. And that is a little undercooked. Xavi Alonso. Tar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Rummenigge. Has a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, this is what
The
we've been
attendance
waiting
for this
for.
match was
Listen, when it comes to goals,
81,007.
Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He steps in, and that's the... It's Forlan! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Inter. Number 11.
Inter Milan
Neymar.
have their second corner
Number
now.
9. Bale. Number 21. Diego Forlan. Number 18. Bellingham. Number
Cleared without
77.
hesitation.
Coming on the field. Number 24. Hazard. Number 15.
From the keeper.
Mohamed
Yeah, he was
Salah.
well placed to deal
Number
with that.
17. Lorenzo Insigne. Number 14.
So, third corner of the
Olise.
game.
Number 22. Deco. Substitutions taking place.
Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Back into the middle. There's the shot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Willem Twey take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Filippo Inzaghi. That has been cut short. Gets his pass away. Now it's Messi.
4 added minutes has been
Willem Twey
indicated.
have reclaimed it. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Inzaghi! And it's there! And surely that settles it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's...
And we're done. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Filippo Inzaghi
Hello,
claiming the Man of the Match
this
award,
is a
and
lost
there is
children's
very little
announcement.
room for argument.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match
Would you
at all
summarise what
times.
we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.